Geoff here from Queensland Computers, and today I'd like to show you the Writeboard kit. So the product just to my left here is a 3D printed STEM kit that we use in education, particularly with schools. So it comes as a kit where basically the students end up with a basic package whereby they unbox it. They have to 3D print the components. So you can see here you've got the stands, you have the perspex center, and you have all of the servo motors that have been built into casings. They 3D print the product, they assemble it, and then the finished product is as we can see here on our left. So essentially we just type in what we want into this text field. So let's just give it a hello world, help if I can spell, and we'll chuck a few funky characters at the end. And I'm going to hit draw. It's going to ask me to confirm it and show me roughly what it's going to come out like. And I'm going to hit send, and at this end we see the board will start drawing. So essentially it's all automated from here. It does its own job. You'll see there's a little servo motor at the bottom that moves the pen off the board as it draws, and you've got your X and Y axes as it moves up and down the board. It can handle stuff to a fair complexity. It'll auto space the words, so if you decide you want to type something that is quite long-winded and small, it will fill up the whole board in multiple lines. You can hear the pleasant whir of servo motors running in the background. As you can see, the characters aren't really any more complexity for the board. It doesn't have any drummers drawing them. And that's the end result. Now, for argument's sake, let's say you wanted to draw a picture, which is the first thing that everybody chooses to ask, is we can go to graphics tab here. We can use some predefined photos, or we can go load image. For the sake of this exercise, I'm going to use a puppy dog. We do have a logo there, but that's a bit proprietary. I'm going to select that image. I hit prepare image, and what it's going to do is vectorize it in a way that shows us a black and white outline. As you can see below, we haven't lost much of the picture there. We select draw. It'll show us what it's going to come out like, and we hit send, and it's going to send that to the Writeboard. Now that process is the same whether it is locally on the local network or anywhere in the world. So you could be sending these messages from anywhere with an internet connection as long as this thing's connected at the other end. I'm just going to hit send. And we can see here we're in business now. So you'll notice the image isn't always perfect. Depending on the image, sometimes the servos get it just a little bit out, and the belt tension does make a difference there, so we can adjust that slightly, but we get a pretty good idea of how the product works. You'll notice it stops and thinks every now and then because it is getting sent this message through a wireless network, so sometimes it is a little bit slow. And there we have it, we have Fido. And that's the Writeboard STEM kit. These are one of the products that we do within the education sector for students, but there are many others. If there's something you're interested in or you'd like to get for yourself or school, by all means give us a bell and have a chat.